I was thinking about 2038, maybe even 2040.
When
Maybe when I'm like on my deathbed, probably. I'll check
X
those.
X is done by that time, maybe. So
Your Optimus will be
just
running your X account for you. I'll have like a
that's,
legion
Yeah,
of
actually, yeah,
Optimus.
I'll take him. I mean, it'll just be an AI, just Mr. Digit, just roaming around and hopping into spaces and talking about who I am.
Yeah, it's like yeah,
Uh,
Mr. Digit's great. He's been my
yeah,
owner now for 2 years.
totally a loser. Yeah. Nah, I'm glad to be in this space because honestly, if I didn't join Twitter like 2 years ago, I honestly wouldn't even. I have no idea what the fuck I would be doing. Probably just be like launching meme coins or doing something,
I
coming
see
into Wild's
Doggo is here in the
DMs or something.
space too. Come on stage, you guys. We always vibe on the timeline. You should
Back,
be on
bro.
stage and
Don't be
talk.
afraid of Wild. She just I don't know. She's a little crazy. She had
What?
like 6 cups of coffee today. She's wound up today.
More.
So she had 12 cups of coffee.
No,
Got it.
look, I had 4 cups of coffee and two pre-workouts, which is like 10 cups of
She
coffee.
could probably knock my ass off right now,
Mm,
but she
mm.
wouldn't.
Not you, Digit. You know, you're good.
For now.
It's more bark than for now, at least. Yeah, until I change my mind. You guys come on stage, repost this room, leave a few comments. We're going to talk about some stuff here. And just, I guess we need to, structure this space like later next week because I think everybody just wants to do the New Year wishes and not look at the market. Because yeah, what's there to look at for real? But
There's
there's
really
some,
nothing, not gonna
there's
lie.
nothing.
But I have been seeing like the last few days. I am down a lot of money right now. But you know what? Because that means I'm locked in. So you know, if you're locked in a lot, you use a lot of money to make more. So no, the market. It's actually been doing like the last couple days ago. It's actually been. I seen a couple good runners. So uh, there is some good plays out there. It's just you gotta find it like at the right time. So
Well, it's like a needle in a haystack,
Eliza
and the
OS.
basically,
volume, the
What
volume on chain is not there, right?
what do
So
you
it's kind of trenches to dry.
what do you think about Eliza OS? That 35
that's a
mil market cap.
So I'm
could be a good runner.
I think
yeah,
I think
I'm interested.
yeah.
I'm interested in
If
Eliza OS,
it
but
if
sure,
it
yeah.
like if it did it very well, then yeah, it could go. It might have a high potential in it. So
But people, I hadn't realized, but so the Lurky founder warned me against Shaw, right? Shaw, who's the founder
Right,
of
right.
Eliza
Oh,
OS.
yeah. What's the alpha?
I should find that tweet actually, but yeah. So I got back to him, but
Right.
he said they were doing because the thing is, it's not their first rodeo, right? Like they did a
Right.
token before, like the
Right.
AI16Z token, which is now like disbanded or whatever.
Well, he's got a
I
creator
don't know.
coin now too. Well, no, he's got an agent coin. Have you seen
I saw that. He's got a
Agent
clanker.
Shaw?
He's got a clanker.
Yeah,
Yes, he's
yeah.
got a ton of stuff actually.
It's weird.
So,
It's at
yeah,
125K market cap, and so this is kind of seems like a farm when you look at the dev buys. Wow. So it kind of does look like the creator coin. I don't know. Shaw makes magic, but what else, Han? So what else about Shaw and Lurky and all that?
yeah. Well, let me find the tweet from because I thought it was significant because it's interesting because Shaw like I was really not active on X at all until June this year, and that was exactly the time that Shaw got rugged from X for like the whole 6 months, and now he's back, and now all of the Eliza team are back, and they're going really hard right now, like really hard, right? You know, I mean, they're all over my timeline at the moment, certainly, but I guess I'm very much in the AI crypto niche. But so the Lurky founder, I'm trying to find because I tweeted.
Did you
that
see
Shaw was
Shaw's little digital avatar animation thing that he had on his live stream?
I did not.
It's exactly
On his
like
live-
what we've been talking. One of the things that I've been talking about. I'm like, ooh, how can we build something like this? And I was looking at different approaches and stuff, and I saw on his live stream he had a little animated milady character that was
like an avatar. Yes. Elon does that as well, right? Elon.
That's sick. Oh, so it's a milady thing.
Founder.
It's most.
I think it's a milady thing.
Ah. Either way,
thing
it's
because
freaking dope. And
When Elon is on podcasts,
mm,
he uses that. Yeah, it's a bit like what the Froge guys
yeah,
are up to as well,
yeah,
actually.
and also
Yeah.
other side metaverse, and as well as the what Filter had been working on with the AR BAYC
Yes, exactly. Filter,
filters. Yeah.
filter.
So, and that's why I'm like, ooh, this doesn't seem like very difficult to do, and like I've approached it a few different ways, and I've come up with like very like rough versions of this type of thing, but I want to make one where I can convert a JPEG into a 3D model. That's where it gets like very tricky, and there's a lot of like API calls that get expensive. Like building it's not the problem; is building it for free is the hard part. Like building something that does all this for free is hard. But
Yes, actually, so for Eliza OS,
uh huh.
it's definitely I'm going to keep an eye on it, and it is like I actually dropped it. I did like a New Year kind of like copying the Economist, like the World in 2026
Oh yeah,
thing
yeah.
post
I
today,
saw that.
and
I saw that
I
with the
mentioned,
graphs, right?
yeah,
With the purple
no,
graphs.
not a graph, just an image,
Right.
but the on the Eliza OS side, it's I think it's interesting. I think like Shaw's probably like a bit of a wild card in this,
Yeah.
but like that's, I don't know if that's necessarily, like if he kind of knows what he's doing in terms of like maneuvering with the market. I was on a space that he was on. I was listening to a space he was on the other day, and he was saying that I think they've listed it in some of the Korean exchanges, which is, this is where a lot of the volume is coming from, right? Because like it's massive, you know, these Korean exchanges. So I understand that that's quite a good place to get listed. Um, and yeah, so but yeah, I just pinned the tweet from Glass Ape anyway. But he was commenting that like when they were doing, I think the AI16Z token, it was just well, he says, I don't know him personally either. Haha, seems way too much of an ego person for me wanting to be in the same room as him. He did stupid, shady stuff early with Eliza. I played along and just saying, oh, he's smart, it happens. But he consistently would throw himself under the bus for no reason and at the whim of his community. I actually don't have any idea what he's talking about
Yeah,
there.
that's kind of
And like
cryptic.
throwing,
I'm wondering
yeah,
how
yeah,
you do
super
that.
cryptic.
Huh.
Well, yeah, maybe we can see
Well, that's the vibe. I
if
know more
Lurky wants
devs
to join
from
in. Yeah.
big projects. I've been in their teams, right? So, and some of them are just insane and inflated ego, thinking they can do. Look, here's the thing: what we said here. That's why kind of why I like Froge and being aligning myself more
Mm.
with Filter
Mm-hmm.
is because these devs, they don't build before, they don't invest in anything, and when something like that is then launched, they made the money already. There's no incentive to do better here at all, right? None. Money's made, bread is made, done deal. So and then to make stupid mistakes, these are not mistakes, that's intent, right? That's intentional, these are not mistakes. So I guess that's what Glass Ape is there alluding to, like the mistakes that are not mistakes, but then just
Right.
making it, blaming it on something else, right? And then, but
Yeah,
yeah.
sure is an interesting. So it's funny because like it definitely, it was one, Eliza was one of the things that got me into the AI agent meta, right? And probably more so than virtuals, because what Eliza gave is like a real toolkit to build with, right? And it was literally to do those agents that were kind of blowing up just really like just before the new year last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was just a JSON file, and you could edit the personality, and it was kind of fun, right? Like it was a cool implementation of a chatbot inside X.
Huh.
But it's now, yeah, I mean, Eliza OS has completely changed. I think like what they're talking about sounds great, but it is like, I think with warnings like that from people I respect, like Glass Ape, like I will listen, you know, I do listen, and I do think that the real thing, by the way, that you guys should pay attention to, that is really going to move things is significantly, and I think they're doing a little InfoFi campaign or something at the moment, is open mind. An open mind is currently the most it's the most starred GitHub repo right now,
Okay.
and it's an open source robotics. It's the open source robotics infrastructure. I saw the founder do a presentation just a couple of weeks ago, Stanford, ex-Stanford professor,
Mm.
super switched on guy, and they are building the infrastructure that is going to be, this could lead to perfect competition
Right. I think
in the
I came across
robotics
something about
arena.
this because why it's a great thing is if you have open source robotic development, then it's like incentivizes more building, and then also like cross robot, like different platforms, cross platform robotics and things like that, because you could have like general instructions basically that could be used on like different types of robots and stuff like the whole. I was watching a video.
Standardization,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I
as
was watching a
well.
video
So,
about
but
the
not,
benefits of it. Yeah, the
yeah.
open source robotics. But there has to be it has to be a double-edged sword, because with open source, it's like people putting in like compromising vulnerabilities into the source code that's
No,
little
no,
back
no,
doors, you know what I mean?
but that's the thing.
Malicious.
You don't use, yeah, but you don't use the new stuff, right? Like you
Mm,
don't use the stuff that
true, true.
hasn't been audited. But everything, once it's been audited, open source that's the advantage of open source. Once it's been audited, then it's known, right? Everyone knows. Like
Right.
it's the only way actually to have, like, you can't do it with proprietary code
Uh-huh.
because you never know what somebody's going to sneak in,
Exactly,
like,
and especially
after
with
it gets
robots,
audited,
something that
right?
can kill us. Like having, like, let's say,
Right.
like
Yeah.
Apple makes a proprietary robot and it runs on an Apple robot OS or whatever, and it's like some bad actor has like put some bad seed in there, hypothetically. You know, I'm not saying that that's going to happen, but the vulnerability that it creates, yeah, it's a pitfall for sure. But yeah, so it is mind blowing. I've come across this a couple times because I'm very intrigued about like the robot meta. It's like so crazy how they're lighting this huge fire under it from like all angles, like all the companies that are involved in it, and then just everyone that's adjacent to it as well. It's like the biggest like Kickstarter campaign, like multi-billion-dollar Kickstarter that everyone's like rushing to get these things shipped, like, you know, and some of them are being shipped. We're seeing them in some of the cities. I'm already seeing them in Irvine. But it's very remarkable. Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry, Adam, but what else were you going to say about Open Mind? Because yeah, I think it is mind blowing. I just wanted to touch on the fact that I've come across it. And
Yeah, well, Open Mind, so they're actually partnered with Virtuals, right,
no
already.
way.
And
I didn't know that.
yeah, for real. Yeah. So, but it's possibly, like, I mean, I haven't like looked at it's just to the Eliza OS
Mm-hmm.
tip. Like, I haven't fully looked at like what's going on with it all. And it's like, I mean, there's one thing to just like, there's probably still money to be made with Eliza OS, right? Like, it's probably like, that's one thing, like the kind of trading, speculating side. But then like the reality of, like, are they going to pull off like what they're kind of propouting to do, is like, I'm kind of, it's a question mark at the moment, because I'm getting like weird signals from, like the Lurky founder, people like that. And I haven't looked into it like properly.
Oh, what's the
Whereas like
tea?
Open,
What's the tea?
yeah, well,
I
no,
need
that
tea.
what I mean is like what Glass Ape was saying, right? I mean,
What's he
that's it's just a
alluding to
weird signal,
though?
right?
I don't understand. So what's he
Yeah, yeah.
He's alluding to
We
that
need Glass
Shaw is
Ape
a
in this
liability?
space. We need first-hand tea, right?
I
Or
invited
is
I
green tea.
invited him. I invited Team Lurky to pull up, not Lurky Reverb. I invited Team
Yeah,
Lurky to pull up, but I
Team
don't know if
Lurky.
Yeah,
What's it? Kyle. He's rolled up. It's Kyle, right? Yeah, he's rolled up with us
yeah,
Kylie.
Kyle. Glass
once
Ape
or
is Kyle.
twice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
coolest dude.
he'll
He's so
he'll pull
mellow.
up.
He's like just the
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
chillest vibe, dude. He's just like, hey, how's it going? He's super
Right.
chill.
Meanwhile, everybody's sitting here in a space and not knowing how bullish it is, and the projects that we're talking about
Yeah, all this
are
stuff is
big.
huge.
It's a big deal,
It is.
right?
It's the
You
future.
guys, yeah, for real.
It's
Let's
like there's no other
let's.
way that crypto and everything can go. It's like everything's gonna funnel into these
Mm.
things. I mean, most likely. I mean, that's no guarantee. But the Eliza thing, it's like looking at what happened last year and then looking at this 35 mil run up that just happened. There's a lot of attention, a lot of eyes, and then a lot of FOMO
Yeah, but
and
look, yeah, there's a lot of FOMO
yeah, for
because
sure.
a lot of things are not running. However,
Mm,
if we would be macro more bullish and there was more liquidity, a ticker like that with that attention,
yeah,
35 mil is low.
yeah.
It should have been on 120 mil,
That's what I
like,
was thinking when I was looking at it.
Mm,
Exactly. I was thinking that's a 100
mm.
mil ticker at least. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
at least. Yeah. So everybody's just waiting for our time. But let's just pass the mic around. I see Digit just crashed himself off the stage. Did it? You were allowed to farm. I'm not holding it
He's
against
got
him,
the New Year's
but
hat.
it's.
That's pretty stilo right there. He's got the
Mhm,
2026
mhm.
hat on. That's
Now see what I pointed out. He's gone. But
no.
it's okay though. No, it's okay though. We always bully each other on the timeline. That's why. Anyway, we do have a few other people. Well, Zala's back with us too. And let's just pass the mic around a little bit and see how your day was, what your tickers are, how you feel about the New Year's, that kind of stuff. That's what we're going to do today. And then we're not going to do it too long because Tick needs to go. Tick doesn't have too much. But Adam, if we're vibing, I can stay alive for just a little bit
Yeah,
longer. You got
please,
just a little bit longer.
please keep it going. I'll watch
Sure.
back on the episode and see what you guys.
Yeah, if it's bullish, we keep going, or else Wad's gonna sleep. I've had like big lacks of sleep like the last days. I was traveling. At 26 for me is just gonna be the. I mean, look, it's gonna be the bomb for real. I'm gonna do lots more here, and I just hit the ground running today already. But I do need some sleep, right? Anyway, yeah, let's pass the mic around because we have Mr. G in the house, our financial hygiene teacher. If you are lacking in that department, then go ahead and hit up Mr. G, follow him. He's boots on the ground in the USA, teaching everybody what to do with their money, how to do it, and all that kind of jazz. Mr. G, Happy New Year.
Hey, thank you very much. Happy New Year. I really enjoyed your space yesterday too, and just preparation for the new year. And yeah, it was just great, just seeing. I was actually talking with Adam in the morning when he was in Hong Kong, just 4 hours before his new year. And yeah, just watching the 25 million people at Rio de Janeiro and the fireworks they had, and then over at some of the other parts of the world. Just amazing opportunities. And I'm really looking forward to 2026 and building with everybody that's looking to create something for the economy, for their own projects, and just helping one another. So great stuff. Thank you, Wild.
No problem. But did you have fun yourself? Take a little bit of champagne, ate a little bit of caviar.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I always love to party it up, had some fun with the fam, watch the ball drop and everything. So, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I enjoyed cooking. So, we just prepared all kinds of hors d'oeuvres and good food, good people, good fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's the way you guys enjoy, right? These and everybody's like, yeah, you should have your New Year's resolutions, and it's humbug, and it's really not because the collective is resetting, and so you just gotta sometimes ride the vibes, and then the wave will be higher. But we also have here Toby for real, for real. It's Toby, I think. Toby, how you doing? Happy New Year, Toby for real.
Yeah, happy new year to you
Oh, I
also.
was gonna do the cricket. Sorry, sorry, Toby. They
Oh,
wreck your New Year's
yeah,
already.
yeah, yeah. At least, thank God I was right in time to actually speak before you'd actually play the cricket sound. So yeah, happy new year to you, Wout. Happy new year, Adam. Happy new year, Mr. Digit. Happy new year, Zal. Happy new year, AI. Happy new year, Mr. G. I see Wise in the building, Shilarid, and to all the listeners. Let's all retweet the space. Let's retweet the space. So yeah, we
Yes,
inviting people into the space. So yeah,
yes, Toby.
if you all if you all retweet the space for sure, people will see it on our timeline and they'll want to like actually join the space and yeah, actually shoot the ticker or themselves. So I've done my part. I've reposted the space. Hopefully we all do that and actually make this a bigger space. So yeah, Toby for real. The ticker I'm actually bringing to us today is Brit Card Meme. The project is still standing strong, still holding firm. We've dipped back down from the all-time high, which was 1.18 million market cap. We are sitting currently on an 888k market cap. So we've been ranging around the 900k due to Solana's bit of drop in these coming days. But yeah, solid projects, 10% of the supply locked for 2.5 years. Once that time elapses, Treasury is going straight to Treasury, which we're going to be using for the betterment of the project in terms of marketing and some other cool stuffs. still working on the play to end game, and that will be available to be played sometime this year. And it's gonna also be available on the Android store and the iOS store. Like I've Dev is doxed. Yeah, it comes up on space. It does video chats with the community members, vibing with them. As a lot of devs normally hide behind the PFP, not wanting to review their face or how they look like. But yeah, this dev is absolutely doxed. He's such a lovable character if you actually come in contact with him or hear him speak. And also, currently we submitted hoping to be listed on CoinGecko, hoping to get verified on CoinGecko. So yeah, this would take hopefully we get verified on CoinGecko this year. Then once you get verified on CoinGecko, we'll be looking to get verified on CoinMarketCap. So definitely, Blitzcard meme is a project to watch out definitely this year. And we also have a 1 million bits giveaway. And yeah, all you have to do is actually old one soul of the world. By
Toby, man, you're shilling your heart. I love it, but you're taking digits. Cut it out. You're taking a long time. That's why to watch, right? You're taking a long ass time, man. But I do appreciate you
yeah,
coming on. I I know last time you were kind of doing the same, but at least now you absolutely touched on the points that you needed to. Very important. But condense it a little bit more, and it would be more bullish for
yeah,
people. Yeah. Thank you for you
yeah,
always
sure.
welcome on stage though, and happy New Year. Happy New Year. Look, everybody can laugh, and we're doing the clock, and we're making some fun here. But he came on stage and actually chilled, right? And we cannot say that for the rest of you that's sitting there listening.
Hi, my
That's
name is
awesome.
Wild, and I want to show myself. That's wild right there.
You always
Is it
chill
the
yourself,
Leering
mate.
Center coin?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah, whatever.
has anyone seen this Leering Center coin meta? I'm not the only
Here,
one that knows
here
about
comes Tick.
the Quality
Hold on.
Leering Center. No, Adam knows about it.
God.
Adam,
Wait, what is it? What is it?
what's that guy's name? The Leering Center. So he's on base with this going in Minnesota to the center that's Somalians that are funneling money
Ah,
from the
yes, yes,
government.
yes. Oh, the dude.
What's his name? It's like
Yeah, you mean
Ryan.
Nick
Is it Nick? Yeah,
Ryan?
it's
No,
Nick
yes,
something. Nick S.
the Nick
Nick
Shirley.
Shirley.
Nick
So
Shirley,
Nick
right?
Shirley. So that's this meta that he's creating. Is that creator coin at 3.5 mil? Damn. So anyway,
Uh,
go ahead.
I d- yeah, I don't know if it's still there. I don't know if it's still there, but yeah, this was the he went viral with
Yeah.
the yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
but he's probably got like a
I'm not shilling
yeah.
it, and
Go
I'm
ahead.
not very like bullish on it, but it is interesting that so what it is, it's social commentary about or political commentary about what's going on with the Somalians stealing from the Minnesotan government and setting up these like fake learning centers, daycares for after school programs, and it's getting money from the state, but it's actually not supporting any real programs. So anyway, in order to get eyes on this movement, he's used crypto as the catalyst, and he's on the base network, and he's also doing the creator coin thing, and it's been popping up all over my timeline. And at first I was kind of like, what the hell is this? And over the last like I don't know 4 days or so, it's been popping up more and more. So the only reason I'm bringing it up is I'm wondering, am I the only one that has like a magnet that's attracting all this Nick Shirley content, or is everyone else seeing this the
Yes.
quality
The answer is yes.
really interesting?
Yes.
Because Adam's seeing it
I
too.
haven't seen it.
Huh.
No.
No, no, no.
Adam
He's not.
sees
He
it
went
because you're
viral.
friends with Adam, and that's
No,
why you're sharing
the dude
Oh.
went viral, right? But I only saw it after it became a coin, right? But that's,
I
I think
see.
if you're in the US,
Yeah,
then you would be picking up like
for
Mr. G.
sure.
He probably saw the Nick Shirley news
It
because I didn't even know about this
it
news.
is an
Like it's
American thing.
like
Yeah.
that guy that got assassinated, right? I didn't
Hold
know
on,
who
wait,
that
who?
was, right? Charlie Kirk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I was like, what? I don't know. And people were like really, really upset about this thing, and then I had no clue. I'd never heard of this guy before once in my life,
Yeah,
right?
the Nick
So
Shirley thing,
it's
I didn't know about him, but watching the Quality Leering Center videos, it is interesting, and like I'm a big fan of anyone that's like a bullshit detector or out there like fighting fraud and things like that are trying to like bring some sanity to systems that get corrupted easily by bad actors. So I'm a fan of what he's doing. I don't necessarily know if his coin's gonna run like crazy. But what I just wanted to mention was I think it's kind of cool that he's using crypto as a way to get attention, and it's working. So it's like cool, another use case checked off the box, and that's my only commentary about it. I don't really feel one way or another about it, but I think it's kind of cool that he's using crypto for this use case. It's like if you have something that you want to an agenda you want to push, now you can use base. Base is for
Yeah.
propaganda.
Right. Well,
Can, but I
is
kind of want to
this.
spin the mic around a
Yes,
little bit
go
here
ahead.
before we go
Yeah, we
into
should. Yeah,
rando
we should.
things because I want to talk to AI here. That's Aventis is up,
Yeah, I'm
and
curious.
then I want to have a lot of room for Zal to preach his gospel as well. So, Happy New Year! Aventis is up, the universal leverage layer for everything. Trade crypto and real world assets up to 500x. That sounds right up Wild's alley. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Avantis Phi, Tokyo to Japan, 865 followers.
Sitting here just farming shamelessly. Well,
Automated by
well, you know
Remember
what?
KitKat. Is this an
Imagine
automated? Is it a
farming
botted
in
account?
2026 is crazy.
It's
Farming in 26 is going to be a thing,
but
my
he's a
guy.
botted
I'll check
account.
to
He's
revised.
created by Remember KitKat.
All
So
right.
go ahead.
Well, I guess time to farm wild then. I'm playing dumb.
It's all right. It's
I
all right.
thought
You can
that's what we're
farm.
all doing here anyway. I'm just kidding.
Exactly, right? We're just right. Some just go a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Grow
That
your
is
aura in
that's a
here.
it's a bummer though because that's an automated bot account, but I'm surprised no one's on the mic.
It could be either a Nigerian account or a
Yes.
Indian account.
It's Jim.
Jim Jim.
Wait,
Jim.
is it a Indian with a dot or a Indian from America? Which one?
Ooh, I don't know, but
Ooh.
I'm speaking the facts here now.
Yeah, you are. Definitely. Well, you know what? It's all good. So let's just get the mic to Zal then, because he had such an interesting day and a lead
Oh,
up, build up of a month to get there. So Zal, we want to hear all about it. ZMZM Z26 for you. Let's go. How about it, huh? IK with Z26.
Z26. I like that. We're definitely. I'm gonna make a. I'm gonna make a little couple things with the different AIs and see which one actually works the best for this image generation. And I feel like that'll be a good like Z26 ZM. It's all in the same vein, right? I'm feeling
Absolutely.
amazing today. I hope you guys are doing wonderful. We had a awesome launch today with the Zabal paired with the Sang token. So make sure you got that Sang. You can go over swap, get some Zabal token, and we're gonna be rocking it out here, playing around with different tools and ways we can leverage this ecosystem like Empire Builder and Co-Build and Incented and Songjam, of course, and coming back and bringing this AudioFi revolution. So I'm excited to bring it to Farcaster, really leverage what we can do with this tech and showcase the ends of the earth and the edge cases that we can kind of play around with, which is kind of something we've come up across today.
Absolutely. And how smart that you guys paid attention to pair that up with Sang token, right? That's always a smart move to do. Just to balance things out. And look, one pumpy, other one pumpy, and the water rises, all boats stay afloat. And I think that if that's what I keep saying, if people learn about liquidity and pairing, and if a dev doesn't know that, it's just so bearish, right? So you guys now know too how this fits, right? How to make that fit, how to make these LPs work for your token instead of against your token, and the volatility that somehow sometimes is spun up on the other end of things. So very smart there, very smart move. And yeah, Adam and Sal, just go ahead and just explain a little bit here
Yeah.
to the
Well,
audience
it's
on the live
interesting.
streams.
Yeah. It's absolutely, yes. Thanks for the setup as well, because it's interesting on that tip, because we actually in the end. So, and we've been collaborating with Empire Builder to get this going, which is basically like they use the Clanker launch like suite, right? There's a suite of contracts to launch. This Clanker was acquired by Farcaster just a few months ago, and and so we actually, the standard is like you could launch with an ETH pair, right? which is fine. But then, like, what are you actually, where are you? It's like it's just an ETH pair, right? Like it's the same, and as far as like, to create like a kind of virtuals like flywheel, if we were just like launching, if it was just launching with ETH, then just going to be limited to, the like what kind of run up could happen just through like ETH alone, which is obviously like you're not going to get the kind of gains that are possible with with an asset like SAC, right? It's just like it's,
Yeah,
ETH
and
isn't going
it's
to
not,
like
again, it's not like
1,000,
ETH is
10,000x.
is
Yeah.
bearish, but
No,
ETH,
no,
the
exactly.
stability of ETH really works if you're sitting on 30 mil market cap, 50 mil market cap, right? And so when you add into the pool in the beginning really holds value this way, so that is a risk manage that you do. So that's why a lot of people, for when they do big projects, they choose Ethereum for this particular reason. Otherwise, you want to create, like you said, that flywheel effect by pairing it up with something else, and then being that the platform, right, that rises, and it's easier to rise and will rise, and so it will also pump the other market cap.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's, so my experience with virtuals and being paired with the virtual currency is that, yeah, we'll like, when virtuals is outperforming, everyone will notice, right? And it's kind of been amazing to see that really working in practice. So I think that, I mean that there are like, obviously it's not just like completely straightforward, like you just go and create like a sang pair. We actually had to get them to rewrite the standard launch interface, and literally like the guy was on holiday, so he literally met him on, I think we met him on New Year's Eve, and we're like, hey, can you do this? And he's like,
It's like, hey,
"Oh,
bro,
he's like, it's going to take a week. And I was like, yeah, but we're
a
launching
week.
tomorrow. He's like, we're launching tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, I'll do it, don't worry. And then but it
See,
was kind of, obviously, if it hadn't been possible, then who knows, we'd be in a different situation. But it's been super cool to see. I mean, honestly, it's like, I wasn't expecting it to be like, it to get kind of like sniped in this way, or like, the activity. It's interesting, like this volume that comes in, but I think I was looking at the
that
volume
always happens.
earlier. Right, but I mean, it always happens if people know, right, about the thing, and
Well,
obviously people
no,
do.
there's actually, I have a bot as well that just scans. So and it can be anything on any chain.
Yes, well, like, if there's activity, right, so if liquidity is added,
As
so
soon
that's,
as liquidity is added, boom.
yeah, well, that's right. That's amazing. Yeah, so that's so
Yeah.
cool to hear, because that was also the point. Because the interesting thing is what happened is, so as and part of this is due to the way that the new mechanism was working with Empire Builder, but as Zool was adding liquidity, like Sang had already like crazily pumped, right? So it was already like kind of double the value as to what was expected, and so therefore it was paired at that value. And it was interesting, because we were just like reviewing the resource, that the live stream and all of that. But no, it's really kind of, it was just, it's just fascinating to see this stuff, and to see the volume, and the way it's kind of, the way it's played out on launch day. And I think for me it's very bullish, because like I was always kind of pissed, because the Sang, when we launched Sang, it was, for whatever reason, like we opened at like a $2 million market cap, which was ridiculous, because like there was no way to support that with the liquidity that had been provided. So we had like this massive like insta dub. I don't know if that was a
Yeah, well,
virtuals
what
issue.
happened there?
Every time
What
that
happened there?
happens on every launch, it seems like.
No, no,
Right.
no,
Well,
no,
it
no,
was,
because there's something technical that happened there, because that's not that you can explain that, and that should be reflected in your pool. So you can go back and see what
it should
happened
have
there.
been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, well, like I'm still, I mean, the thing is like it was weird, right?
yeah.
And I know a bunch of people cheated like instantly, because they were like, oh my god, I'm
Yeah,
up
because
like,
of that. Yeah.
6x or whatever, and then people were pissed, and there were some people who were flaming me on the timeline, because whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But they thought like whatever, you just rugged us, and it's
The
like,
people that don't
but
know, right? So,
what
yeah.
happened? It's like, yeah, I mean, and actually something similar happened today, because like it turns out the Clanker interface isn't actually set up. It's not giving like accurate information in the front end, right? So this is what so somebody was like, oh, he tried to do a swap and he got like a just not what the Clanker interface was advertising, right? Which is kind of crazy. But at the same time, like, this is what you reach. These are the kind of edges, the edge cases that you reach in Web3, and you realize like how nascent and how early
Yeah.
all
But
of these
look,
things
it
are.
is
And I think that
all these things that are just technical things, issues. Other people cannot see it and are maybe not knowledgeable into spotting those. And so they're gonna make some bearish comments or whatever. And that's just noise because uh, when you're sticking around building something, that is all noise, and it happens all the time. So
yeah,
I wouldn't worry about any of that, right?
well,
Uh,
that's what I said to Zul. It's like, the guy's like, oh, I only got like, whatever, like 30 Zabul. It's like, dude, 30 Zabul could be worth a lot of money, like, very soon. Like, it's not, I mean, it's all kind of arbitrary in many ways. Like the volatility, bro, I was looking at the Sang token and it's like 10x down from where it was like a few months ago. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happened to my life? But at the same time, it's like, this is crypto. This is the game we're playing. Like, it's not, it's just, this is just the reality. And we're here for the outsized gains, right? And we obviously we need to find ways to hedge, and not like, have like full exposure to such volatile assets. But I do think it's, yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. But I do think, like, we should take a closer look at Wild as well, around like, like the liquidity strategy and what we do, because we're going to go and do, I want to do more launches like this with Clanker, and the Empire Builder team are fired for it, and we want to obviously keep adding liquidity into the Zabul. And yeah, like, Zul, what's your kind of take on it, man? Like, any other comments or anything that we should cover now?
Yeah, no, I think the only thing here is trying to figure out why some of these interfaces aren't able to kind of use this pool and kind of swap this USDC or ETH through it, with the other kind of things. It seems that some of the interfaces, like you were saying, like Clanker, and then I was just told by Candy that she tried through the base app, and I just looked at Farcaster, and it seems to have that same price impact challenge on that ETH. So just kind of sorting out when that ETH or USDC is used, how we can properly have those route through the pool. But honestly, this might just be a good opportunity for me to just put it on my website. So I might spend some time vibe coding using Dappable, which is an incentive campaign we're doing right now at incented.zaval.art. And I think, Tick, you would really like this because it's a vibe coding toolkit where they've essentially created audited back-end smart contracts where you're only really playing around with the front end. All of the back end is really done by them. All of the money and security side of things is already pre-created, so you don't have to worry about why it's so gated and how the API keys are set up and some more of these technical challenges. You just have to worry about the design and the parts that you want to care about. So I think Dappable is going to be a really cool opportunity. So people can also win different subscriptions from that from that contest. So we're running it for a week and then we're going to be judging it for a week. So I'm excited about that. Just again, playing around with Incented, some more of these platforms that are out here to just get the Zaval name out there. So yeah, I think the plan here is today I might go on a live stream even and rip Dappable, just making the Sang front end. So if it doesn't let me do it in one click, at least having it all right there where you can transfer it right into Sang and transfer it then right into Zabal. If at least it being right there, right on the website, and us, pushing all the people to the website, and that's always a plus. So I'm excited.
Is
It's
it
gonna
is
be
it on a
a
platform
solid
possible
campaign.
to run a custom contract?
I am not 100% sure. That's a good question. We should ask the Dappable guys or just try it out. I that's the
So
next
it's
thing here is
interesting, yeah.
playing
So
around
the,
with
the
it.
way that the way the Dappable thing works, it's super interesting. It's actually a guy I met at Breakpoint, and what they're doing is they call it smart transactions, right? Which is actually it's actually really interesting because rather than the smart contract, they're using a standard set of contracts, but actually, I'm saying that like they do have a standard set of contracts, but then the transaction and the way it routes through the transaction, that is incredibly customizable, right? And it's actually much more. It's actually very like the way that we use smart contracts at the moment is incredibly limited, because we're just routing through like the contract the same every time. But they found a way to customize the transactions in such a way so the dev can like you have like this kind of modular contract that allows for these different transactions to route through the contract itself. And actually, it's insanely bullish. Like we're probably going to do like quite a big campaign, like an InfoFi 2.0 campaign with them as well. And Zul's already like he does kind of already front run me on that and is collaborating with them with like the campaign on Incented, right, and all of that. But yeah, like it's really amazing stuff actually, this Dappable thing, because it's like vibe coding for Web3. And there's other stuff like, I mean, the guy spent like a good, I think, Zul, you've got a video already with the founder, right?
Yeah, I'll pin up my newsletter up to the top. And honestly, on Incented on the website, the video's right there. So let me pin up the website, incented.zabal.art. And that's where the campaign currently is. And at the bottom of the campaign is the video.
Awesome, you guys. Okay, so I'm just reviving some of the contracts that I built over time, and I ran a test on it this morning, and I still have two things to fix. It's just a headache, but I do want to have them ready for 26 maybe. And
Yo,
BJ,
what's
BJ, how
what's
are you
good?
doing?
Wow, I'm good. I'm good. How do you like me now? Type John.
How you like me? How you like me now? Oh, what's going on? Let me see
Check
that.
out the PFP.
There you go. Nice one. All right. You want engagement? I'll give you and get 7 hours ago. New PFP unlocked. That's a nice one. Nice one. Looking good. Another dog. Another Bitcoin. One dog, one Bitcoin. All right. You're looking good, BJ. Impressive. I really like the green on that pinkish salmon background. I like these backgrounds a lot. They pop. They
Type
really do.
John. Yeah, I like how you usually say you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Type John. So
That's
I just
right.
uh
Right.
I just woke up yesterday. Right after the crossover service. Scott chatted me up this morning. I was like, "Yo, BJ, pick one." And I'm like, "Oh, for real?" It's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, that's crazy."
See, BJ, how this
Type,
works? We've been talking about it, and then it happens, right?
type,
Right,
type.
type, type.
Uh,
I'm out here now, right, in spaces. I am reprogramming people as I go. I'm not even joking. Throughout the day, I caught Ramirez, and somebody else doing it. I got tracks to do a little bit. Panda here got a bump, and I just make everybody see, right, just from my perspective. So, what's a ticker is kind of not the space to touch on this like at all. It's completely something different. But reprogramming your brain in 26 is going to be a topic. You need to.
yo, you know what's crazy? I got the dog, and I still got like a free banner attached
See,
to it, and
look,
it says
the gift that keeps on giving, BJ, and expect that to happen, right? So things can come out of left field for you, and you're closer than you think. There's 7 billion people on Earth. You only need one to cook for you. Digit. No, you only need one to cook, and you're closer than you think, and you never know. So you just gotta expect and reprogram your brain for these things to happen, right? And there's always something. Every day, something like that happens. It's just you skip over it. And what a time to be alive. Let's just say that, and then it happens, right? That's the magic sauce. Yes, Adam. See how this works. But we got Panda on stage here. Thank you, BJ. Happy New Year to you. And what Happy New Year it already is, huh? What a day. Excited for you.
Oh, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
What
for
up, gang?
Panda as well. Panda, how you doing, my guy? Are you still in
Oh
Norway? Are
shit.
you on a boat?
Hell
What
yeah.
are you
What
doing?
up? Dude,
I'm still in Norway. Got caught with a big ear infection, but
Oh my
went out
God.
partying either way.
Panda, what about
Yep.
the raccoon with the Santa hat? Dude, how sick was that?
The trash can, you can't do it. The trash can.
Oh,
No,
that one was good
that
too.
one.
No, I made it. There was another one I posted too, and it's like I stole it from base. Jesse Polak had posted a raccoon with a Santa hat, so I made one and put a trash panda overlay on it.
Why haven't I seen it? For real?
I
Where?
thought I
Am I
uploaded
blind?
it. Here, I'm gonna upload it. I have it right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll post it on you.
Yeah, I've been
I'm gonna
like
tag you. I'm gonna post it
slight
right now.
off. This what should I say? Like winter, family member got like a brain tumor and stuff like that. So I've
Oh my
been
God.
yeah, like with family.
Oh, that's
Oh
horrible.
my
I'm
Um,
sorry
God.
to hear that, dude. That's so
it's okay.
terrible.
Like we don't know how bad it is yet, but still, you notice on the purpose person that it's
Yes.
noticeable. Anyways,
Mm,
All right. So
so it's been a bit quiet in my end.
yes,
mm.
yes, I haven't seen you much on the timeline as well, but just know that we're thinking about you,
Yeah, me
and
Yeah, yeah.
especially. Apparently,
I'm
real.
also
I'm always making
I'm also
panda.
co-host now.
What? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
right. And Rossi Space, right?
yeah, with Rossi's place, it's like clinches or crashes, and
That's
but
dude,
yeah,
such a
let's
sick
hope.
space. It's a dope ass space. Last time I pulled up, I the holidays have kept me like super busy. But right before like Christmas, I popped into that one space and we had like it was just all legends up in there. That was sick as hell.
Yeah, today he was so hangover that it was the trash panda takeover
Oh,
because he was
nice.
like barfing and
You were carrying
like
the space.
surviving. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that happens. That happens, you
yeah,
guys. It
yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Well, did some drinking yesterday too, but look,
Yeah, how are you though?
drink.
How are you guys? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Wild is doing good. I got a phone call with an offer, and then I was like, "Yeah, book ticket, go to Istanbul, and get that done immediately." That's why I say things happen and come left field, and it's exactly what you wanted, right? So that's why you never settle for shit anyway, right? So if it's not what you wanted, move on because don't get stuck in something that is just 50 or 60%, right? We're
So
going for the
you
whole shebang.
Istanbul? Like,
Yeah,
is it possible
yeah,
to
I
ask
can.
what?
No,
I
I
guess
can't talk
probably
about it.
no.
It's also not crypto related at all, but it's gonna
Ah,
be. I'm gonna be a little bit more in the public eye for some stuff, and then crazy enough.
congratulations, fam.
Thank you. And then, strangely enough, my daughter just got an email today as well that she's doing some more modeling over in Japan. So we got to go and do that, tackle that in the second half of
Holy
coming year
crap!
as well. Yeah. So my
Talk about the 2026 boost.
So,
Awesome.
yep, yep, yep. So everybody got a boost. And then, 'cause strangely, and this is how it works, you guys. I was kind of like, I wrote a few things down that I wanted to happen in the last couple of weeks of the year. Like, hey, something, I was asking for something left field, right? Because I love these. And I also wrote down 20K followers. But I was kind of in a time crunch with everything and not able to do much on the timeline at all. And so all of a sudden, a project called Own the Influence was in my DMs like, hey, I really like your account, been following you for a while, right? I like the pink and aesthetic like that. And I've been listening in on spaces. I was like, I never saw you. And he tagged me in a give $300 giveaway. So follow Wild. That's how I gained the last 1,500 followers in 3 days and ending yesterday, right? So see that you can reach targets without you even doing anything for it and get some help seemingly out of nowhere because somebody likes you. And then we did a space together and all good fun. They also want to leaderboard build Adam, so we're just gonna have to connect the dots over the weekend there. And yeah, because we got talking. That's how you do it, right, in these spaces. And on the timeline as well. You never know who you're talking to, guys. You never know who's listening in the space either, right? So behave, digit. I just love trashing this thing, man. You guys, I think I need to get going because I need to go into another. Everybody wants to do a meeting today. I was like, for real, you guys? Are we going to talk business straight away? Everybody just wants to hit the ground running, it seems.
Everything's booming at once. Like I'm getting stressed.
Don't get stressed, Panda.
Nah, I'm not. But like, damn, I'm happy for
Everything in
you
its
though.
own
Like,
time.
good.
Everything in its own time, right? Everything has the appointed hour.
Yeah,
Sometimes
good to
something's
see you again, Panda. By the way, yeah, I'm happy you're back. Yeah, we are so back, right? We are so back.
Let's do a little
Oh
bit
my
of a
God,
shout out
So
here
bad.
too, you
2026.
guys. Let's do Island Boy. I see you, Island Boy. I know you for years, man. With my other account too. Earn. I know you're from Earn. And then Jason, Happy New Year. Aubrey, R2L, you guys. We got the swag in here with the shizzles and Abdel and Key. And you guys, Happy New Year to everybody. That's just run the outro from like I said. I'm already seeing it. I'm 10 minutes
What's
late.
the ticker?
Whoa, what's the ticker?
What's the ticker? Where's it at? What is the ticker? Where's it at? I got crypto in the bag, send the CA in the chat. Gonna ape another fat. Got a runner on the map, so line is sniping like a cat. And the Sobe is moving quickly. I'm gonna squeeze them where they at. I'm trying to bring them in. Queens back 1,000x. It's gonna land. I got it chilling in the back, and the gas fees are gonna slap. Where's the ticker? Where's it at?
That's right. If you know, you know. Tomorrow's Friday, and then we'll be back same time, same space, and we expect to see you there. Follow
Yes,
each
yes,
other.
yeah.
See you on the
Stay bullish,
timeline.
my friends. Thank you for pulling up today. We will see you tomorrow. Let's go.
What a time to be alive, guys! It's 2026, motherfucker! Let's go!
Let's go. Do it.